What's going on everybody, Why Now Tube here with another video. Today we have something other than a review. We have the iPhone 12 Rumour Roundup. iPhone 12 is just around the corner, like literally just around the corner, so I have prepared the Rumour Roundup. It is still a rumor though, so take it with a pinch of salt. First into the lineup. For iPhone 11, we had three lineups. So normal 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max that we have on this one right here on our left hand side. It was mainly differentiated by the type of a screen that it had, also the size of the screen there, and also the camera setup it has on the back of the phone. Now we're going to go into the camera setups very soon for the iPhone 12 in this video. In iPhone 12 though, it is rumored to have four different lineups. So iPhone 12, 12 Max, and we'll have a Pro lineup, which is 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max, just like what we had on the iPhone 11. Mainly differentiated by the size of the phone, so size of the screen, and also a camera setup as well. The new addition to the iPhone 12 will be the 5.4-inch lineup, which is rumored to be similar to the first generation of iPhone SE form factor, so very compact form factor there. In terms of a design wise, we are seeing pictures of more of an iPhone 5 like design, so a flat metal square edge designs making a comeback. Now to the screen. If we look at the iPhone 11, the types of the screen, whether LCD or OLED, separated between the iPhone 11 and 11 Pro lineup. In between the 11 Pro lineups, the size of the screen further separated between iPhone 11 and 11 Pro Max. In iPhone 12, it will be a little bit of a different story. It is rumored to have OLED screen in all of the lineup. Only the size will separate between the iPhone 12 and 12 Pro lineups. The smallest of the bunch will be the 5.4-inch, which is the iPhone 12. The biggest of the bunch will be the iPhone 12 Pro Max. The biggest screen will be 6.7-inch, which is 0.2-inch bigger than the iPhone 11 Pro Max. One of the things that excited most of the Apple users were the 120Hz screen. Most of the Android phones nowadays have taken up the 120Hz screen, Samsung being one of the latecomers. So there were a lot of pressure for the Apple to implicate this technology in the iPhone 12. That rumor was shot down recently by Ross Young, stating that there's no controllers for the iPhone to have 120Hz. However, the hope is still there with the snapshot of showing a high refresh rate controller within the iOS device. We won't know this until we get the product for this at the moment. There are a lot of debate about the 120Hz screen. Other things to mention is the in-screen fingerprint sensor, just like the Samsung Galaxy S series and Galaxy Note series, but these seems very unlikely to happen in iPhone 12. Differences in the iPhone 11 lineup was the camera setup. It is still rumored to be the same for the iPhone 12, where Pro and Pro Max version will have triple camera, with primary, telephoto and ultra wide, and to have the new LiDAR sensor just like the iPad Pro. We are expecting it to be placed on one of these areas of the camera. For some of you guys out there with no idea of what LiDAR sensor is, simply a sensor that allows camera to make a 3D depth perception, knowing how far the object is and how deep it is by using a low power laser. We don't have much apps that uses LiDAR sensor yet, but with the launch of the new iPhone with the LiDAR sensor, the new apps might be developed in the future. iPhone 12 and 12 Max will still have the dual camera setup, just like the iPhone 11, but without any LiDAR sensors. Moving on to the processor, RAM and storage, we are expecting the new A14 Bionic chipset, which is rumored to be based on 5nm TSMC chips. It will bring faster processing, graphics, and more efficient battery life compared to the A13 in iPhone 11. This will be in all of the iPhone 12 lineup. The RAM will differ for iPhone 12, which will come with 4GB of RAM for the normal iPhone 12 lineup. Pro lineup will come with the 6GB. The storage options are 64, 128, 256 for iPhone 12s, and 128, 256, 512GB for the Pro lineup. Other things that we should pay attention to is the 5G capabilities. Apple are finally catching up with Samsung, bringing the 5G phones to the market. However, there are rumors to have 4G LTE version coming in the later 2020, which will be slightly bit more cheaper than the 5G iPhone lineups. Also, it is rumored to have two different materials and different color setups with the new iPhone, where midnight green is set to be replaced with a different color. We'll see what happens. The main question will be the pricing of the new iPhone 12 in the midst of this pandemic. iPhone 11 started at $699 US dollars, whereas in Australia it started at $11.99. The new iPhone is rumored to start at $649 for the 5.4-inch lineup, still cutting the previous price of iPhone 11 starting price by $50. Now, the next question will be, when can we expect these new iPhones? Not really far from now. Recent accidental post from the Apple on a YouTube suggested that 10th of September as a launch date, which kind of lines up with the previous launch dates, so not really far from now. Hope this video summed up most of the rumors out there for the iPhone 12. With this launch event, we are also expecting a new Apple Watch Series 6. Also, we are hearing that there is a cheaper version of the Apple Watch, which will be called Apple Watch SE. Make sure to check the other videos that I have, and that's all from me now. Bye for now.